Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today, October 1st, CNN's big focus has been the hurricane forming in the Atlantic that is now threatening the East Coast. This morning, CNN has put up some interesting headlines. Right now, the latest is flashbacks to Superstorm Sandy. This phrase has a gematria connection to 119, a number very much associated with the Zionists. Of course, it's the Zionists who control the mainstream media. But it's a number that also reminds us of September 11th, the destruction on the East Coast. Earlier today, CNN's headline was Major Storm Aims at East Coast. Major Storm Aims at East Coast has this same gematria of 119, and again, this is the number corresponding with Star of David, the symbol of the Zionists, the people who control our media. Yesterday, before this turned into a hurricane, or when it did, CNN put up this. Joaquin becomes a hurricane, and CNN kept the ticker at 33 minutes for a good 2 hours. This number stands out right away because it has gematria of 33, the hurricane itself. And with regards to 33, it's an important number for hurricanes. What we're looking at here is the Saffir-Simpson scale. This is the qualifying wind speeds for a hurricane. A Category 1 hurricane starts at 33 meters per second. 33 meters per second or 74 miles per hour. And two of the most important numbers to the Masons and the Zionists are 33 and 74. These numbers are paired together in science, spirituality, geography, and more. In science, on the periodic table, the 33rd element is arsenic, which has a gematria of 33, atomic weight of 74. In spirituality, Jesus, cross, Muhammad, all of these words and more sum to 74. With regards to Jesus and cross having gematria of 74, Jesus was crucified at age 33. In geography, here in the United States is a shining example. Only one state of the 50 states has a gematria of 74. It is the 33rd state, Oregon. This 33-74 pairing, it is found all over, and the reason it is so is because we live in a world created by Freemasons who are obsessed with these numbers. This hurricane is forming in October. October is the only month with 33 gematria. Notice that the scale is called the Saffir-Simpson scale. Simpson, a word with 33 gematria. Show you that gematria of October, Truth Seeker. October, the only month with 33. The first hurricane, Joaquin, gematria of 33. It's just an ongoing assault of numbers. Anyway, let's watch the mainstream coverage and let's laugh that the video is a minute 19 in length, Truth Seeker, in case you think this is some kind of joke.
Storm drains in Milford, Connecticut. Using heavy machinery to suck dirt and gunk out of the storm drains in Milford, Connecticut, crews are getting ready for what could be a very wet weekend.
We are always hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst.
Many people along the East Coast are starting the storm preps just in case.
Things become missiles, so anything that is not nailed down has to be brought in if it continues to go on the path it's going.
Hurricane Joaquin churning in the Atlantic near the Bahamas strengthened to a major hurricane Wednesday night with sustained wind speeds topping 110 miles per hour. The threat of it hitting North Carolina, some people are taking in stride.
It is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. If it comes, it comes, and if it don't, it don't.
A storm washed out this road in May, and city officials worry another big storm could wash it out again. Pennsylvania, the Red Cross is already setting up shelters.
What we're expecting here is to be on alert for flash floods as well as power outages. And so we're trying to get the word out to the community to think ahead, to have a plan.
And residents are stocking up.
Preparation. Preparation is the key. You have to be prepared for everything.
Even if the storm is still a long way out. I'm Andrew Spencer, reporting.
So there it is, Truth Seeker, the minute 19-second video to go with all the 119 headlines this morning about the hurricane approaching. giving us flashbacks to Superstorm Sandy. Major storm aims at East Coast. You know, back when Hurricane Katrina happened, it was the first time I had read about weather modification, and it was the first time in my mind that it dawned on me it was possible we were living in a world that was mad enough where the powers that be had control of the weather, possibly. And just witnessing all that I have since Hurricane Katrina and now understanding this gematria language, it really does seem that these storms are part of the madness waged against us purposefully. And for anyone who doesn't understand why these people would make storms and destroy on purpose, I have to let you know, you know, you're not enlightened. The people who run this world, they run it on destroy and rebuild, destroy and rebuild. It's true about hurricanes, it's true about war, it's true about this nation. This nation began out of a genocide. The people here were destroyed. They replaced the native people with us, a group of immigrants who have been taught to be, you know, useful idiots, you could say, having very little knowledge but being extremely patriotic and passionate about the existence of ourselves and our nation and not much else. So, you know, this destroy, rebuild, this is their model. Every time they destroy and have to rebuild, they create more GDP, they create more of all the things that they measure success by. And this is the way this world's going to run as long as these sick people are in power. So, should this hurricane, you know, make landfall, cause major destruction, I think the word needs to be spread that it was likely the work of man and not God. Just as the rainbows above New York when the Pope came to visit were not the work of God, but also the work of these same madmen who spray the skies with chemicals. Also, I just want to point out that El Chapo, the federal agent drug lord, the patsy, with all the 33 coding, El Chapo, a 33 name, his birth name is Joaquin, just like the hurricane. You know, this 33, it is a Freemason, it is a Zionist thing. They put these names, these numbers on their agents. And in this case, the agent is a storm, not a drug lord. But what do you know, that same name with the same number. This is disgusting stuff, Truth Seeker. This is disgusting stuff, you know. Got to take this world back. All right, until next time.